All right, everybody, we've been following the drama surrounding the Indiana Jones 5 movie vis-a-vis whether Indiana Jones is going to be replaced or not. Finally, the director, James Mangold, fired off a few tweets to clear that up. Not sure it's exactly clear. However, before we dive into it, please do me a big old favor. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notifications icon, plus like the video. It really helps a lot. Now let's go. All right, so here we go. Right off the bat, James weighs in with the following. One more time. No one is, quote, taking over or replacing India or donning his hat, nor is he being, quote, erased through some contrivance. And he never was, not in any cut or script, but trolls will troll. That's how they get their clicks. Okay, so right off the bat, the quotes is an interesting choice, no doubt to be used later. And I say that because it isn't... Okay, so clearly, let me back up. Clearly, this is a reference to Doomcock and his videos that he created where he utilized his inside sources to reveal that, in fact, Indy had been replaced. Okay, so when he's saying that trolls will troll, is a direct reference to that. Fair enough. Now, let's cover his second and third tweet on this before we really start to break it down. So, next up, and please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right, quotes again. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then. I guess the even a broken clock is right twice a day was a little too much. Okay. All one has to do is look at set photos and interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot. Now, Doomcock wasn't making theories based off set photos and interviews. He claimed, and oftentimes has proved to be right, that he had insider information. Additionally, set photos are just that, set photos. I don't know of anyone who's ever made any theories off of set photos outside of, oh, in this photo, we see a costume or, something along those lines. It's not really a plot device. And as for interviews, forget about it. We are long past the point of believing that cast and crew interviews are anything short of nearly 100% scripted. So they will not be giving away anything in those. All right. Now, for the final tweet, the diff between trolling a-holes and everyone else is they are trying to make money off your feelings about other films and culture war politics. They push controversial guesses as coming from sources to gin up clicks, let it go, end. Doomcock is, as they say, living rent-free in James Mangold's brain. Okay, so those are the tweets. And, again, another dig at poor Doomcock with the, quote, sources, unquote. Now, on paper, if you're going to look at these two sort of scenarios and situations, you're going to be like, okay, we have James Mangold, the director of the film. That would be first-hand knowledge. He knows the entire plot, duh. I would say he would be a very credible and reliable source. Then you have Doomcock using sources he can't reveal for obvious reasons. So you would say, okay, I think I'm going to go with James on this one. He's the director. He has no, you would think, that he has no reason to lie. But the problem is contrary to Mr. Mangold's tweets, this info no longer is from set photos or cast interviews or sources from internet trolls. A lot of quotes going on there, James. No, as you saw in my previous video, we now have two independent retellings of test screening attendees. And those both confirm that despite there being slight plot differences, in the end, Indy's wiped out. Harrison Ford Indy, male Indy, blah, blah, blah. So, my suspicion is, and please let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree, much like James Cameron with Terminators, much like Kevin Smith with Masters of the Universe, they are going to lie like a rug and tell everybody it's all good. If you like this, come back and watch it again. We're not replacing anything. And then you go, slap down your money, and they do a little chuckle because they got your money. That's all they care about. Yeah, you'll walk out angry, upset, and going, wow, I was lied to. They did replace him, or they completely emasculated him, or whatever you want to say, but they got your 10, 20 bucks. That's all they care about. And I really think that's exactly what's going on here.